नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामिनामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधवदेवपदम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ग्रंथेरारंभे करि मंगलाचरण गुरु वैष्णव भगवान तीनेर स्मरणे हय विघ्न विनाशन अनायासे हय निज वांछित पूरन। Today is a special tithi, auspicious tithi, disappearance of two prominent disciples of Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. One is most revered Srimad Bhakti Hriday Vana Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Hriday 1, and another disciple of Srila Prabhupada, most revered Srimad Bhakti Saurabh Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj. These two are not only these two, all the disciples of Prabhupada are very, very dear to him. Srila Prabhupada was greatly pleased by the service activities of all of his disciples. Therefore, on the appearance and disappearance days of the Vaishnavas, we have to pray for their grace so that all the hindrances that come on the path of Hari Bhajan may be removed, and so that we attain our dearmost object without any much trouble and problems. So this is the special injunction of all the Vaishnava scriptures to remember Vishnu and the Vaishnavas always, and particularly on their appearance and disappearance day, we have to pray for their very, very special causeless mercy. Srila Bhakti Hriday Vana Goswami Maharaj is one among those who traveled to the western countries during the times of Prabhupada. Prabhupada had sent him to foreign countries for preaching the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is the verdict of, or it is the prophecy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that his name and his glories will be sung in every town and village or every corner of the world. So, in order to bring that prophecy come true, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur made all the endeavors. He sent his disciples across the globe and he spread the love and the message of universal love of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Srila Bhakti Hriday Van Goswami Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Pradeep Tirtha Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj. Bhakti Saranga Goswami Maharaj was a grihastha when he travelled to the western countries. But the thing is that these three were the devotees who preached during the times of Prabhupada, when Prabhupada was performing the manifest pastimes on earth. So Srila Prabhupada personally asked Srila Van Goswami Maharaj to wear a suit, to wear shoes, to be, because Krishna Bhakti, our Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Goswami Maharaj used to say, we are worshippers of the substance, not of the form. So, the external form is not that important as much the substance is. So, Srila Prabhupada wanted to outreach every person simply by seeing the dress. May those persons not get repulsive and may they not accept the true message. So, let the person be one among them. Let them think that, oh, he is also among us. He is not very different from our routine life or from our regular life. So, let them think that this is a life meant for everyone, not only for these mendicants or those who are wearing saffron clothes. Now, after this, many disciples of Prabhupada, or not many I should say, but one or two disciples of Prabhupada, they tried to imitate this. Because Prabhupada had directly ordered Van Goswami Maharaj, he actually procured shoes from the market. He told, please bring this shoe size for Van Maharaj. Prabhupada personally made these arrangements. Therefore, Van Goswami Maharaj wearing the coat, wearing the suit or shoes is service. But, because Prabhupada had given this license in order to preach, we can do this, it is not appropriate. There will be fall down. Disciples of Prabhupada who imitated, they had fallen down. Our Guru Maharaj, one time, many times we used to have so many casual discussions. One time, we were talking about a van, motor van. It's called the motor homes in foreign countries. You know motor home? You know what is motor home, Madhavi? There is a living place inside that.
They call them caravan.
Caravan, yes. So there are nice facilities. You can stay. It's like a house, It's like a mobile house. From one place to another, you can travel. So one time this discussion came with Guru Maharaj that there are, motor homes. Guru Maharaj said, I have seen so many. When we went to foreign countries, the situation was we wanted to bring Guru Maharaj one time from Calcutta to Mayapur by that, motor home or the caravans. Because the facilities are there, proper facilities are there. There is resting place, there is a restroom, and kitchen is also there. Everything is there inside that. So, whenever Guru Maharaj wanted any kind of comfort, they are all available. So we wanted to arrange that for Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj said, I know all these things. I have seen it in foreign countries. When I went to the foreign countries, I have seen them. They, what happened to Mataji? When they were, no, there is no place here. Maybe fan. Maybe fan is a problem. So, Mataji, Damini Mataji, you have some problem sitting? There is. Oh, please come. There is place.
We're missing you already.
There is a place in the heart.
Maybe candy.
Everyone has big legs. You can come forward further.
She has enough.
No, she is not comfortable. It's okay. So, Guru Maharaj said, I have seen this. They, when they go inside when they go inside the van, they wear saffron cloth. He's talking about some, brahmacharis and the preachers, sannyasi preachers there. They wear the saffron clothes, but when they come out in suit, boot, like an ordinary person. They wear hat. Guru Maharaj described, because I said I have seen all these things. They don't carry tridanda. They fold the tridanda. You have seen a foldable tridanda? They prepare a foldable tridanda. They don't carry. And Guru Maharaj said, Salam, means my obeisance to that.
Even wigs. In my time they used to wear wigs.
They used to wear wigs also. So, it is like, it has become, in the name of preaching, we are actually looking for comforts and, other things.
Taking off neck beads and Brahmin threads.
Yes, some devotees are doing that. Yes, they are doing that. They are not wearing saffron clothes because it's very difficult to approach people to preach Krishna Bhakti. But actually, behind Srila Bhakti Hriday Vana Goswami Maharaj, the direct order of Prabhupada was there. He was not doing out of his own mental thinking or his own free will. But it is Prabhupada's order. Prabhupada in fact procured this for Srila Vana Goswami Maharaj. If we imitate, we say, oh, Prabhupada, has ordered it because he knows what preaching means. Therefore, I am following Prabhupada. No, that is not called what is following Prabhupada. That is your concoction. You are thinking you are following, but how much order is there and how much your personal enjoyment tendency is there, you have to understand yourself. So, later many persons, a few disciples or one or two of Prabhupada imitated and they had fallen down. Because the essence is, understood by Srila Vana Goswami Maharaj as directly ordered by Srila Prabhupada. So he went to Germany, he went to London, he went to several parts in Europe and he preached Krishna Bhakti. He in fact also has inaugurated a Gaudiya organization, Srila Bhakti Hriday Vana Goswami Maharaj. It's a very, very interesting episode to, listen and remember how Srila Vana Goswami Maharaj travelled, what went behind it. Srila Prabhupada Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur had this desire to send some of his preachers to Western countries. So he first met Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore was a Nobel Prize winner during those days. He went to the foreign country to receive the Nobel Prize, Rabindranath Tagore. Srila Prabhupada went to Rabindranath Tagore and he inquired from him, I have a desire to send some preachers to the foreign countries in order to preach the message of Mahaprabhu. What is your opinion? Because the great souls, they always take the opinion of everyone. What he will suggest, what he will say, I know more than, no, they don't do like that. They take the opinion of everyone. He went to Rabindranath Tagore and asked about his opinion. Rabindranath Tagore says already some preachers of our Hindu religion, they went to foreign countries, they did not become successful, but not only that they have not become successful, they have not left a very good impression on others. Either their character was not good, if the character was good, they had no proper message to convey. So I don't think, at this juncture, anyone can become successful in preaching Sanatana Dharma to Western countries. Then Srila Prabhupada had a discussion with Rabindranath Tagore, and he explained how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings are supreme and how Mahaprabhu's love, universal love, is what is lacking in the world, and all these things he spoke. He was extremely impressed by the way in which Prabhupada spoke to him. He understood that he is not an ordinary person. He told, yes, I am taking back my words. If you go for preaching, it will be successful. There were no such, persons who were, who has good character, morals, and simultaneously having good knowledge and speaking powers. But you are all in one package. You can, if you go, you will become, the Sanatana Dharma will become successful. Then Prabhupada inquired, which place is the best to go? London, England, or Germany? Which place to go? Then Rabindranath Tagore suggested better go to Germany, because Germans have some inclination towards Sanatana Dharma. There is some, common, there are few common things, and they have that readiness, willingness to accept Sanatana Dharma. If you become successful there, then you can go to England. Currently it is not good to go to England because they are ruling India. They have the British, India is under the British rule, and the British consider that they are above, they are supreme. Therefore, in that mentality, they cannot accept. They call us as slaves, we are slaves. So why will they listen to what we are saying? So we will not become successful there. First do in Germany, and after that you can go and try there. So Prabhupada heard, he came back, and then he decided that he will send Srila Bhakti Hriday Vana Goswami Maharaj. Why? Rabindranath Tagore told, if you go, it will be successful. Why Prabhupada chose Vana Goswami Maharaj? He knew that Vana Goswami Maharaj is as powerful and as, strong in his devotional, practices, as well as devotional Harikatha, that, he can be sent. So he decided Srila Bhakti Hriday Vana Goswami Maharaj will go, and he prepared visa, passport, everything is readied, and then he inquired. I had a discussion with Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore suggested that it is better to go to Germany, and then if there is success, you can go to London. So what is your take? What do you want to do? Then Srila Bhakti Hriday Vana Goswami Maharaj told, where there is already acceptance, it doesn't need much efforts. Anyone can go, any person can go, and they can preach. But first thing is, we have to face the biggest challenge. Wherever the preaching is challenging, we should go there first. By seeing that, everyone else will be automatically following. So I prefer to go to London first, England first. Srila Prabhupada was greatly satisfied, because even before we do any activity, we think about success. Whether we will become successful or not. If I am a failure, then everyone will make fun of me, they will laugh at me. Therefore, I want to be successful. So everyone wants to take a very, very safe step. But our Maharaj, Van Goswami Maharaj, he told that I shall go to London first. He went there, he impressed the people, and the Queen of England and many others came to meet Srila Van Goswami Maharaj. They were, taken away by the beautiful speech that he delivered and his demeanor and his mannerisms, his love, his affection. By all these things, they were, totally, mesmerized. Because what is missing in the entire world is pure love. Everyone is searching for pure love. Everyone is searching for it. But they are trying to search it in some object, in some material person, in the form of a wife or in the form of a husband, in the form of a child, in the form of house. But actually we are all seeking after love only, pure love. And at all these places we are only getting rejection. Yes. Just the opposite of love. Hatred, kicks, rejection. This is what we are getting everywhere. But at the lotus feet of pure devotees, there is this pure love. So they were completely mesmerized by such a powerful message that he brought, and he became successful. He traveled to Germany and also to several other countries and propagated Krishna Bhakti. Srila Bhakti Hriday Van Goswami Maharaj is a very, very, dear disciple of Srila Prabhupada. In a very, very short time, Srila Prabhupada gave him sannyas. Probably 1 or 2 years after his joining the organization. In a very short time, Prabhupada gave. Because he saw that, Srila Van Goswami Maharaj is a very, very qualified person. If we, go through the phase when he left his family life, how he left his family life and how he joined Srila Prabhupada is totally an astonishing thing. One cannot even imagine such a thing could ever happen, or can I ever do like this? We will be completely, blown out. Srila Van Goswami Maharaj, when he was studying, I think he was studying in Patna or somewhere. Patna is in Bihar. So at that time, he was studying, but his desire to come in contact with Sri Guru was so strong. Right from his childhood, he was born in a very, born in an aristocratic family in the first place, very rich family, and also on top of it, very devoted mother and father. Both mother and father are devoted to the Lord. So right from his childhood, he had got these, the seed of bhakti in him. Of course, he's an associate. And during his college days in Patna, he was, extremely eager to come in contact with Sri Guru. So he went to Benares in the extreme winter season. He traveled in the railway compartment without any ticket, without proper winter clothing. He arrived at Benares in search of Guru. He was staying on the banks of Ganga. There is no known person to him where he could stay. He was staying on the banks of Ganga and searching where he can find Guru. So many sadhus are coming to take bath in the Ganga. He is seeing if he gets impressed by any of them. He was talking to someone. He heard, he had put questions. He was conversing. He sat through the Harikathas. He went to Ramakrishna mission. Everywhere he went, but he was not impressed by anyone, and he came disappointed back to Patna. He came back disappointed that I could not find my Guru. Meanwhile, one incident happens in his house. His father is very sick. So, father has to be taken to the hospital in Dhaka. Dhaka is in Bangladesh, the current day Bangladesh. It used to be in India during those days. And the nearest place, that's East Bengal. Previously it was East Bengal. This is West Bengal. That was East Bengal. Later it became Bangladesh. So in East Bengal, the nearest place was Dhaka. So his father was to be taken to the Dhaka hospital. His mother, his sister traveled along with him to the hospital. His father was getting treated in the hospital, and they were staying in a very special dignitary government employee, the magistrate. Her name is Sarayu Baladevi. So they were staying, there some related to them by some way. So they were staying in the house of Srimati Sarayu Baladevi. And they were going to the hospital and getting the treatment. This Sarayu Bala, she saw one Goswami Maharaj. He was Narendranath in his childhood. He was totally lost in some thoughts always. She never felt he belonged to that place. He was always in some kind of a worry, or some craving was there inside him that she could sense. She told, nearby there is a Sri Madhva Gaudiya Math. Go to that place. I think that you are in search of something very serious. Go to that place, probably you will find answers to your questions. He was extremely eager and happy to know of that, and then he went there. He went there to that place, Sri Madhva Gaudiya Math, and he saw one brahmachari was wandering on the balcony chanting the holy name. So he went to that, he approached that brahmachari and he told that I have come, I heard about this math from someone, how do you give initiation, I want to know all this. That brahmachari told, the math in charge is coming shortly, you please wait in the waiting room in the Natya Mandir in front of the temple. So he went there and he was waiting for the brahmachari to come. It is at that time he saw the portrait of Srila Prabhupada hanging on the walls. Instantly he was attracted. Wow, such a personality. By seeing the picture, he could understand, because he is an associate of Prabhupada. Therefore, he saw, oh, here is my master. He could see divine effulgence coming out of him. Meanwhile, the math in charge brahmachari came there, and there was a conversation between the two. He was explaining how, Sri Gaudiya Math is preaching the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that Harinam is the topmost in this Kali Yuga, that in order to perform bhajan, one needs to do these things. So all the philosophies, of Gaudiya organization, they are conveyed, the message of Gaudiya Math was conveyed to him. But all the while, Narendranath was looking at the portrait of Srila Prabhupada. So that brahmachari turned towards the portrait and told, he is our guru. We call him Srila Prabhupada. And in the math, there are so many brahmacharis, we call them as Prabhu. Brahmacharis are addressed as Prabhu, and he is our Prabhupada. Then Narendranath asked, where can I meet him? He told that you have to go to Calcutta. He is in Calcutta, you can go and meet him. So immediately he made plans to go to Calcutta. How can I meet this personality? He said that, can you give me any recommendation letter that I have come to meet you, and then you have, you are sending me there, you have referred me to that math, so that, I will be known, just like someone is coming, they inform us beforehand, either by email or by phone. Maharaj, we are coming, can you please inform the math in charge that, please register a room for us, book a room for us, isn't it? So like that, that those days there were no emails and telephones like this, so he gave a letter. So Narendranath kept the letter of these two brahmacharis, took from the sign from both of them. He took the letter along with him. He came back to the house. Meanwhile, the doctor told the family of Narendranath that there is no point in further staying in the hospital and getting treated. It's only waste of money. They can go back to their house and they can take care of things, and that he is writing a medicine that can be procured at Calcutta. So he can purchase that medicine, and then with that medicine, the regular care, if it is given, he will be all right. So for Narendranath Prabhu, everything is getting arranged. He wanted to go to Calcutta to take darshan of Srila Prabhupada, and now through some arrangement, the Lord gave that opportunity. So Narendranath told, okay mother, okay sister, you take father to our place. I shall go to Calcutta from here and I shall bring the medicine. Okay. So they went back and Narendranath Prabhu came to Calcutta. Not to purchase medicine, but to get the medicine for our permanent disease. Enechi aushadhi maya nasivara lagi harinama mahamantra laho tumi magi. Bhaktivinoda Thakur is writing. Mahaprabhu is singing, Enechi aushadhi maya nasivara lagi. I have brought this beautiful medicine that will destroy ignorance, maya. Say Harinam Mahamantra Laho Tumi. Please come and take this. Please ask for this medicine. Like if we go to a medical house, storehouse, we ask, please give me medicine for headache. Please give me medicine for loose motions. Please give me medicine for fever. In a similar manner, please give me medicine for material disease. I have brought this. Please ask for this and take from me. So here, Narendranath Prabhu, he has come here to meet Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur in Ultadanga Road. He came. Ultadanga, there was much during those days in Calcutta. When he went there, he learned that Prabhupada is not there, he is in Mayapur. So there, what's his name? Sri Kunja Bihari Vidyabhushan Prabhu, later who became Bhakti Vilas Tirtha Maharaj. Sri Kunja Bihari Vidyabhushan Prabhu, Ananta Vasudev Prabhu, and Vidyaratna? 2-3 devotees who were working in the Gaudiya magazine and other things, they were there, very dear to Srila Prabhupada. Sundarananda Vidyaratna. So he met Sundarananda Vidyaratna Prabhu. He welcomed him, he made him sit, he explained everything, how he had come. He had shown the letter to Sundarananda Prabhu that this is, I went there and I have been referred to here. He said that, currently Prabhupada is in Mayapur. He will come here after 4-5 days. If you want, you can stay here. He very enthusiastically stayed there and met other devotees. They were all astonished to see his commitment to see Srila Prabhupada. So when Prabhupada arrived there after 3-4 days, all the devotees welcomed him with kirtans. And he also joined them. Prabhupada came inside, he offered obeisance to the deities and he went to his room in the first floor. And Narendranath Prabhu also followed him. Prabhupada is seeing him for the first time, but he was, very greatly satisfied. So he was sitting in front of Prabhupada. Other devotees told, Prabhupada, he has come from, East Bengal. He has come to take your darshan. Prabhupada could see that this person is very, very eager to hear Harikatha. He told, you come in the afternoon and we will, talk. He was waiting for that afternoon to come, and then finally the time, 3 or 4, whatever Prabhupada told, when the time arrived, he went to Prabhupada's room. He offered obeisances and he told what has happened. Everything that, I went to Dhaka for my father, and I saw this Gaudiya Math, I got your address, and then doctor told please bring medicine. I came here, and then I am here to take your darshan. Everything was explained to Prabhupada. Prabhupada was greatly astonished to see such a sincere desire in him. And then he spoke Krishna Katha. He spoke about so many teachings of Vaishnava Siddhanta. And then after speaking this, he told, now you go and write whatever you understood from whatever I spoke so far. He went. In a very short time he comes back with an essay. He has written an essay on all the things that he had heard from Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada was surprised. So quickly you came? So he hands over the paper to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada reads it. He was instantly, understood that, oh, he is a very sharp boy. He immediately called Sundarananda Vidya Vinod. Please print this essay in the Gaudiya magazine this week. No matter the material is ready, the print is about to be the material for the print is already ready. Remove one of the essays. Please put this. It's not like copy paste these days. In the computer you can do just copy paste. So easy, digital. If you don't like some passage, just remove it and put another thing. It was not like that. It used to be manual typing, and there used to be a blueprint, and then once it is approved, after that it will give multiple copies. And if blueprint has to be changed for small essay, the entire page needs to be changed. There is no storage in the computers that whatever has been typed is stored, okay, I can take it. No, you have to type all over again. Not an easy job. With so many comforts, we are not able to print books now. But it was so difficult to print books, Prabhupada was printing daily newspaper. Just imagine, daily newspaper, to print one newspaper every day. During those days, how difficult it was. Weekly, magazines, monthly magazines, fortnightly magazines, annual magazines, so many, and also books. All these things were going on. The printing press, no rest to printing press, no rest to those who are working in the printing press. Day and night they are serving. This is how Prabhupada had led the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Prabhupada told, this essay needs to be there in this weekly Gaudiya magazine. I don't know what you will do, but this has to be there. He named essay Atmiya Ke. Atmiya means our own. Who is our own? We think our mother, father, brother, sister, they are our own. But after hearing Prabhupada's Harikatha the first time, he wrote an essay, who is our own? With that only one can understand what Narendranath Prabhu had done. He didn't go back to Dhaka, he didn't go back to Bengal to hand over the medicines. He stayed there. Prabhupada was so much, happy, pleased to see his, after seeing his essay, that he told, from today onwards, you have no other service to do. When the prasad bell rings, just go and eat. Rest of the time sit with me. I will speak Harikatha to you. You don't have to do anything else. Just hear Harikatha and eat prasad. He could understand that here is a person who can grasp the teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, of the parampara of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, quickly and as it is. Therefore, you sit with me, I will speak Harikatha. That's all. That is the only service you have. In this way, he became very, very dear to Srila Prabhupada. He gave Harinam to him and Diksha, he became Nandasunu Brahmachari. And within a very, very short time, he was all. Oh, time means I remember that time. Within a short time, he became a sannyasi also and preached the message all over the globe. Today is his disappearance day, also disappearance of Srila Bhakti Saurabh Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj. We have no time to go into his detailed life. Yesterday for Hindi also same thing happened. You know. So because it's very difficult to complete the life. Still we have not come to many aspects of Srila Van Goswami Maharaj's life. After Prabhupada's disappearance, how he had performed bhajan, where he stayed, how he started the institute in Vrindavan of Oriental education and college, how he had inaugurated all these things. A very elaborate sketch of his life. Srila Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj, we have Shadabhaja Gauranga Math here, that is established by Srila Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj. Shadabhaja Gauranga. It is established by Srila Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj. Shadabhaja Gauranga, yes. The 600 Gauranga Murti is there, na? Yes. So today is a festival there. Because today is his disappearance. So he started mutt there and he gave darshan to so many grand disciples of Srila Prabhupada for several years. He blessed so many of them. And he also, inspired many persons to come and take shelter of our Gurudev's lotus feet. He inspired several by, spoke about our most revered Gurudev, how humble Gurudev is, how he is committed to the Vaishnava Seva and how he won the hearts of all the Vaishnavas. So he told about Gurudev, Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj, that some of our god brothers, they went to see him. They offered obeisances that we are disciples of Srila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj. Oh, you are disciples of Tirtha Maharaj. You are very fortunate. You are very fortunate to have a guru like that. Whatever it takes to serve him, you consider it as your great fortune. And even if you have to borrow money to serve him, don't take a back step. He told that such a Vaishnava is very rare. After the first generation, means in the second generation of Srila Prabhupada, you don't find such a sadhu like him. Consider it as your great fortune to get any service opportunity to him. And if you don't have money, you have to borrow, then don't hesitate, because you may not get that opportunity again. So Srila Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj, his father, a very detailed sketch is there about him. His father was a devotee. He personally brought him to Srila Prabhupada and he told that he will stay here with you from today. Prabhupada told his father that, his father means, Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj's father, that you will have no more birth again. He was so committed to serve Srila Prabhupada. Seeing his commitment, seeing his sincerity, he told, you don't have to take birth again, Prabhu. This is your last birth.
Who is telling this?
Prabhupada. Prabhupada is telling to the Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj's father. So Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj stayed there and his father, blessed him that you should stay here. I'll be very happy, very pleased if you serve sincerely the lotus feet of, Srila Prabhupada. It is out of great fortune you have got this inclination. Please don't ever think of the house. Stay here and serve Srila Prabhupada. So that is why Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj, on some occasions, he used to say how great his father was and how, he, has a great role in his staying in the Gaudiya Math and becoming disciple of Prabhupada and serving him. So today is the disappearance of Srila Bhakti Hriday Ban Goswami Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Saurabh Bhaktisar Goswami Maharaj. So I pay my innumerable prostrated humble obeisances unto the lotus feet of both these stalwart disciples of Srila Prabhupada. May they be pleased with whatever devotional effort we are making. May they mercifully forgive all my offenses that I might have committed knowingly or unknowingly and give the lotus shelter of their lotus feet birth after birth. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Radha Madan Mohan पंचतत्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय. परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय. नित्य लीला प्रविष्टोम विष्णुपाद प्रवंश स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय. श्री रूपानुग गुरु वर्ग की जय. श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. जय त्रिदंडी स्वामी नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति हृदय बन गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. तदीय तिरुभाव तिथि पूजा की जय. नित्यलीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद प्रवंश स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति सौरभ भक्तिसार गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. तदीय शुभ तिरुभाव तिथि पूजा की जय. समागत हरि कथा श्रवणकारी भक्तवृंद की जय. श्री हरिनाम प्रभु की जय. हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय. गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल.